Hi, my name is Yingyi, and today I'm gonna read 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 12. It was spring. It was the time when Cain go off to work. So David sent Jacob out with the Cain's special troops and the whole army of Israel. They destroyed the Ammonites. They marched to the city of Rabbah, they surrounded it and got ready to attack it. But David remained in Jerusalem. One evening, David got up from his bed. He walked around on the roof of his palace. From the roof, he saw a woman taking a bath. She was very beautiful. David sent a messenger to find out who she was. The messenger returned and said, "She is Bathsheba. She's the daughter of Eliam. She's the wife of Uriah. He's a Hittite." Then David sent messenger to get her. She came to him, and she slept with her. Then she went back home. All of that took place after she had already made herself clean. From her monthly period later, but Bathsheba found out she was pregnant. She sent a message to David. She said, "I'm pregnant." So David sent a message to Jacob. David said, "Send me Uriah the Hittite." Jacob sent him to David. Uriah came to David. David asked him how Jacob and the soldiers were doing. He also asked him how the war was going. David said to Uriah, "Go home and enjoy some time with your wife." So Uriah left the palace. Then the king sent him a gift. But Uriah didn't go home. Instead, he slept at the entrance to the palace. He stayed there with all his master's servants. David was told, "Uriah didn't go home." So he sent for Uriah. David said to him, "You have been away for a long time. Why didn't you go home?" Uriah said to David, "The ark and the army of Israel and Judah are out there in tents. My commander Joab and your special troops are camped in the open country. How could I go to my house to eat and drink? How could I go there and sleep with my wife? I could never do a thing like that, and that's just as sure as you are alive." Then David said to him, Stay here one more day. Tomorrow I will send you back to the battle." So Uriah remains in Jerusalem that day, and the next David invited Uriah to eat and drink with him. David got him drunk, but Uriah still didn't go home. In the evening, he went out and slept on his mat. He stayed there among his master's servants. The next morning, David wrote a letter to Joab. He sent it along with Uriah. In it, he wrote, "Put Uriah out in front of that. That's where the fighting is the heaviest. Then pull your men back from him. When you do, the Ammonites will strike him down and kill him." So Joab attacked the city. He put Uriah at the place where he knew the strongest enemy's fighters were. The troops came out of the city. They fought against Joab. Some of the men in David's army were killed. Uriah the Hittite also died. Jacob sent David a full report of the battle. He told the messenger, "Tell the king everything that happened in the battle. When you are finished, his anger might explode. He might ask you, 'Why did you go so close to the city to fight against it?'" Didn't you know that the enemy soldiers would shoot arrows down from the wall? Don't you remember how Abimelech, the son of Jerubbaal, was killed? A woman dropped a large millstone on him from the wall. That's how he died in Tabas. So why did you go so close to the wall? If the king asks you that, tell him, and your servant Uriah the Hittite is also dead. The messenger started out for Jerusalem. When he arrived there, he told David everything Joab had sent him to say. The messenger said to David, "The men in the city were more powerful than we were. They came out to fight against us in the open. But we drove them back to the entrance of the city gate. Then those who were armed with bows shot arrows at us from the wall. Some of your special troops were killed. Your servant Uriah the Hittite is also dead." David told the messenger, "Tell Joab, don't get upset over what happened. Swords kill one person as well as another, so keep on attacking the city. Destroy it. Tell that to Joab, it will cheer him up." Uriah's wife heard that her husband was dead. She mourned over him. When her time of sadness was over, David had her brought to his home. She became his wife, and she had a son by him. But the Lord wasn't pleased with what David had done. Chapter 12. The Lord sent prophet Nathan to David. When Nathan came to him, he said, "Two men lived in the same town. One was rich, the other was number of sheep and cattle. But all the poor man had was one little female lamb. He had bought it. He raised it. He grew up with him and his children. It shared in his arms. It was just like a daughter to him. One day, a traveler came to be rich man. The rich man wanted to prepare a meal for him, but he didn't want to kill one of his own sheep or cattle. Instead, he took the little female lamb that belonged to the poor man. Then the rich man cooked it for the traveler who had come to him. David was very angry with the rich man. He said to Nathan, "The man who did this must die, and that's just as sure as the Lord is alive. The man must pay back 4 times as much as the lamb was worth." How could he do such a thing? And he wasn't even sorry he had done it. Then Nathan said to David, "You are the man. The Lord, the God of Israel, said, 'I anointed you king over Israel. I saved you from Saul. I give you everything that belongs to your master Saul. I even put his wives into your arms. I made you king over all the people of Israel and Judah. And if all of that had not been enough for you, I would have given you even more. Why did you turn your back on what I told you to do? You did what is evil in my sight. You made sure that the Hittite would be killed in battle. You took his wife to be your own. You let the men of Ammon kill him with their swords. So time after time, members of your own royal house will be killed with swords. That's because you turned your back on me. You took the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be your own. The Lord also says, I am going to bring trouble on you. It will come from your own family. I will take your wives away. Your own eyes will see it. I will give your wife to the man who is close to you. He will sleep with them in the middle of the day. You committed your sins in secret, but I will make sure that the man commits his sin in the middle of the day. Everyone in Israel will see it. Then David said to Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. Another replied, the Lord has taken away your sin. You aren't going to die, but you have dared to show the great disrespect for the Lord. So the son who has been born to you will die. Nathan went home. Then the Lord made David's child very sick. That was David begged God to heal the child. David didn't eat anything. He spent his night lying on the ground. He put on the robe clothes people wear when they're sad. His most trusted servants stood beside him. They wanted him to get up from the ground, but he refused to do it, and he wouldn't eat any food with them. On the seventh day, the child died. David's attendants were afraid to tell him the child was dead. They thought, well, the child was still alive. We spoke to David, but he wouldn't listen to us. So how can we now tell him the child is dead? He might do something terrible to himself. David saw that his attendants were whispering to one another. Then he realized the child was dead. Has the child died? He asked. Yes, they replied. He is dead. Then David got up from the ground after he washed himself. He put on lotions. He changed his clothes. He went into the house of the Lord and worshipped him. Then he went to his own house. He asked for some food. They served it to him, and he ate it. His attendants asked him, why are you acting like this while the child was still alive? You wouldn't eat anything. You cry a lot. But now that the child is dead, you get up and eat. He answered, while the child was still alive, I didn't eat anything, and I cried a lot. I thought, who knows, the Lord might have mercy on me. He might let the child live. But now he's dead, so why should I continue to go without food? Can I bring him back to life again? Someday I will go to him, but he won't return to me. Then David comforted his wife Bathsheba. He went to her and slept with her. Some time later she had a son. He was given the name Solomon. The Lord loved him, so the Lord sent a message through Nathan the prophet. The Lord said, name the boy Jedidiah. During that time, Joab fought against Rabbah. It was the royal city of the Ammonites. It had high walls around it. Joab was about to capture it. He sent messenger to David. He told them to say, I fought against Rabbah. I have taken control of its water supply. So bring the rest of the troops together. Surround the city and get ready to attack it. Then capture it. If you don't, I will capture it myself. Then it will be named after me. So David brought together the whole army and went to Rabbah. He attacked it and captured it. David took the gold crown off the head of the king of Ammon. Then the crown was placed on David's head. The crown weighed 75 pounds. It had jewels in it. David took a huge amount of goods from the city. He brought out the people who were there. He made them work with saws and iron picks and axes. He forced them to make bricks. David did that to all the towns in Ammon. Then he and his entire army returned to Jerusalem. Thank you.